Happy Friday, friends. Welcome back into the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here, and you are looking at Celtic Shores re-teed for Season 12 Golden Tee 2026. And look at this. Beautiful and lovely. Almost drivable. I'm going to call it drivable. Make sure my video works. Let's see. You know what? It's Friday. Let's ace hole 1. End of preview. Don't think it's going to happen, but that would be amazing. Ultra shot, even better. Re-teed courses, Desert Valley, Elkhorn Ridge, and Celtic Shore, and a missed chip. There we go. I should just start over based on that, but I'm not going to. Golden Tee 2026, whether you have a Golden Tee Live or a Golden Tee PGA Tour, you will get access to these re-teed courses. Wow. Holy crap. All right. Disclaimer that I always throw out there. Probably tired of me saying it, but these 6-hole previews that you guys get that show off the new tees are just a tiny snippet of what is going to be out there come Monday, January 19th. Whether you play casual, glory, prizes, daily, tour, whatever the case is. Now, granted, the first 2 holes are very different on this course, but sometimes you get a round tee box, which is the indicator for a new tee, a little bit close to a square tee box. Something like this is not fundamentally different, but it puts you almost 400 and, exactly 410. And the old strategy on this course on this hole of hitting it left or right and kind of just taking your bounce down to the green still applies, but you got to be a bit more careful with it. You got to make sure you don't hit this giant. I don't have the thought process to figure out what you call this thing, but don't hit this big thing. Do what I did, go around. I haven't played the re-teed course in a while since we first tested this last year, but this is probably the first time I didn't hit the rock off the tee. So there you go. GoldenTee.com/locations. Find a GT PGA Tour 2026 game near you. Get ready for Monday, January 19th. Not just the re-teed of these classic courses for this year. Too much Rattlesnake on my mind lately. Kings Canyon Golden Tee 4 remastered course, another popular red sand course, just like Rattlesnake Ridge. That comes out exclusively for PGA Tour 2026 games. And of course, the 5 main Jim Z courses that came out in September, they get brand new tees as well. This is a perfect example of something that is extremely fun. What used to be, I believe, a par 5? Trying to remember. I can't remember off the top of my head if this is a par 5 or not, but this is now a par 4. It's definitely not drivable, but if that wind was blowing instead of the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, call it the 11, a good opportunity to get that on the green in 1. Definitely click chipper's paradise. I don't click chip. I mean, damn, that's actually farther than I thought I was going to get because of that green slope. I'm not a click chipper. I'm a 5 hybrid chipper who, hey, look at that. Finally made a chip. But so far, I got to say, as much as I love Desert and Elkhorn, Celtic is 5 holes in, dramatically different. Now this one is fun, hole 6. If you remember, you used to have to shoot it through the open building here. A much more wide open, a little bit farther in the distance category, but for a lot of us that carry the 10.5 degree driver or the 3-wood, you're going to be able to get it over there in 1, secure your eagle. Really your biggest challenge here is going to be getting it close enough and making sure you don't end up with a massive putt or getting stuck on the hill. So this preview went by very fast. So because it's Friday, I'm going to play hole 7. Even though I swore it was only 6-hole previews for the re-teeds. But This is honestly a lot of fun. And when it comes to match play at tournaments like the Florida Open in a few weeks at the end of January going into February 1st, you go from 5 courses to 9 that are in play, and all 9 of them are essentially very new to players. Even if you have mastered the original Jim Z courses, the new tees are really not going to throw things off, but it's a challenge for anybody. I do not thumb, but for hole 7, par 3, last hole of my 6-hole preview, which is kind of a lie, but it's Friday. Feeling good. This is a fun reteed setup. That was a horrible thumb. I'm very sorry for all of you that thumb. I just don't do it. Had a good line, though. Not enough power. There is your 7-hole preview. Celtic Shores reteed, coming with Season 12, January 19th, a Monday. GoldenTee.com/locations. Find an updated game near you. Stay tuned to GoldenTee.com as well as Golden Tee social media. More to come as we get ready for Season 12, less than 2 weeks away.